Good morning. Hey guys, this is Damon Nolan, and I'm coming to you on Saturday, November 14th, 2015. This is going to be my day five update for a 90-day body transformation. And so, guys, real quick, last night I finished off the weight training for my shoulders, abs, and calves. And I'll say this, it was a challenge. Of course, for me, I don't require a lot of weight from my shoulders. I mean, they are definitely supporting muscles. They've helped out in a lot of different exercises. And I just find that for me, they are, they can be just a little bit weaker than some of my other body parts. And so it doesn't take a lot of weight for me to kind of work those. So I did do that. Also, abs and calves, which were a bit of a challenge for me. Abs, because I just don't think that they're as strong as they used to be. When I was a kid, I could do 100 sit-ups in like a minute. And last night I struggled to get 20 out, at all. So I did 3 sets. I did 20, 15, I think about 11 before my abs were just like, okay, that's it, D. That is all I have. So definitely I was a little bit embarrassed myself. I'm like, man, is that all that I can do? So I wasn't very pleased there. So that's definitely one of those weak areas that I'm going to continue to work on. The second one that I did do is I blew through my calves last night, guys. I walked out of that gym. I shouldn't even say walk. Maybe I should have said I wobbled. Maybe I almost crumbled. I don't know. I left the gym and I'm like, oh my gosh, can I make it to the car? I just knew that my calves had been worked. So I did 2 sets, seated calf raisers, which was a super set with my sit-ups. And then I also did a single leg, standing leg calf raisers as well. So by the time I was done, I was like, okay, all right, okay, I'm done. Like, I am totally good. So definitely it was a good night, got that in. 2 things I want to talk about really quickly, and that's the 2 challenges that I'm seeing. And of course, this video is all about being transparent with you to talk about my journey. What I have experienced, my successes, as well as some of those things where I could improve. And so the first thing, guys, is cardio. So guys, the program that Chris Gethin puts out, he says there are 2 things you should be doing. Number 1 is getting your morning cardio in after your first meal, which usually is breakfast. Maybe that's going to be your egg whites, your oatmeal. And then the second one comes after you finish your weight training. And I'll be very transparent. I have not been consistent with my cardio. And so that is something I definitely need to work on. And so that's one of my current, I have got to fix that if I'm going to see my results. And then secondly, is making sure that I'm eating all of my meals and I'm eating all of the meals that I prepare. I found that this week there were a number of opportunities to eat what other people prepared, right? So, I went to a parent conference at school. They were serving pizza slices. I had one then. Also last night, I had a pizza slice as well. And I ate a sandwich. I was at a conference and they gave me a whole wheat sandwich and I ate it. And I'll say this, that is my error in judgment, because here's what I know. Even though I didn't go for the chips and I didn't do all that, here's what I know. What I know is that that's going to affect the bottom line. See, what you do on this program, guys, you will either be promoted or you will be exposed, because the numbers will not lie. See, your body is going to respond to what you put into that. So if you want those abs, you got to go into the kitchen and you got to do what you got to do. So for me, guys, that's my wake up call to say, hey, I said, and I'm saying this in front of all of you, that I want to reach my goal. In order to do that, I have to stay very consistent with my cardio, and I also have to be very consistent with what I put in my mouth. So if you're experiencing those problems, again, you're not alone. And so last but not least, I want to do a quick talk about my weigh-in. Even though I've talked about my challenges and my successes, I do want to give you this. I did weigh in this week, and I weighed in at 242 pounds. As of this morning, even before I did my cardio session, I weighed in about 239 pounds. So I definitely am seeing the weight dropping in the right direction. Using my first or second weeks, I tend to drop a little bit faster. And then after that time frame, it starts to sort of wane, and I'll probably do 1 or 2 pounds a week. So I wanted to give you that quick update, guys. Today, I'm going into day 6, which is going to be really a rest day. And a rest day doesn't mean that we don't continue to do our cardio. It just means we're not doing any weight training. So today will be a light day. Maybe today I'll talk about something else. If you have a question, I'd love to help answer some of those questions. If you have something that you'd like for me to talk about, go ahead and leave me a comment down below in the description, or down below in the question and answer discussion area. And maybe I'll talk about that later on today. So guys, that's going to do it for me. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this process as well. I know I am. And I definitely want to give a quick shout out to Brandy Matthews, who was in Goldsboro yesterday, who worked it out all on her own, and she pushed herself. And so I'm so proud of you, Brandy, for making that happen. And also, I know today's going to be a big day for her as well. She has a huge event. So I definitely want to give that shout out to you. Guys, for everyone else who's following along, thank you for your support. Thank you for joining us on our journey. And this is not just for us, this can be for you as well. So these videos and all of this information that we're giving, I definitely want you to use it and benefit. Guys, that's going to do it for me. I will see you guys later on today. Have a great morning. Have a great afternoon. And don't forget to take advantage of every opportunity to go after your goals. So guys, until next time, deuces.